Hey everyone, Grant here, and today I thought we would talk about 3 different tips that can help beginning voiceovers get into the industry and start to build their own practices. Alright, so for starters, I think we should start at the beginning, and with that, what we want to do is we want to pick what kind of voiceover work we want to get started in. There's a ton of voiceover work out there, and the more specific you can be about what kind of work you're looking to do, the easier it's going to be to eliminate a lot of the sort of extra noise that there is when it comes to trying to dig through what opportunities there are. The more specific you know about what kind of opportunities you're looking for, the easier it is to put in certain filters when it comes to the searches you're doing online for who to model, what kind of assets you should have at your disposal in order to give those to prospective clients, and essentially get to the point where you can say, okay, this is a voice actor who's already out there doing this kind of work, and I want to model my career after them. So then you can see what they've got for a website, see what they've got for demos, see who they're being represented by, all of those kind of things. The next thing we should talk about is working on building up the kind of skills that you're going to need in order to be in this industry. A lot of people come into this industry thinking, hey, somebody told me that I've got a great voice, or I think I've got a great voice. Does that mean I can be a voiceover? Well, it can, but it's not the only thing that matters. You're also going to want to make sure that you're able to read convincingly, in a manner that people find believable, people find conversational is kind of a big thing right now, and being able to portray that in your work. And how do you get there? You've got to put in a lot of reps. You've got to be able to, take classes, get coached, those types of things. Or, I know being a beginner means that you might not have a lot of money offhand in order to find those kinds of opportunities. You don't need a lot of money in order to practice. So practice reading. If you've got a book or access to the internet, all you need to do is find something that's got a bunch of words and just practice reading that. Try to read at least 15 minutes a day, and if you've got the time for it, even longer. But you want to start off by working on the kind of skills that are going to be necessary in order to find work in this field. And that's acting primarily, and then from there you can kind of build onto it the kinds of things that the client in that type of voiceover is looking for, whether that's being conversational or being more of an announcer or a narrator or what have you. And the last tip we're going to talk about in this video is building your own brand. So again, when it comes to voiceover, really this ultimately becomes a business for people, and I want to see as many people out there being successful in the business side of this, and that means treating it like a business. So in order to do that, you're going to need to have your own website. You're going to need to have a demo. That means for some people finding an agent. You don't have to get an agent, since as far as I know, a majority of voiceovers are actually getting their work from finding their clients themselves. But if finding an agent is something that matters to you, you're going to want to have the types of things that those agencies are looking for out of their prospective voiceovers, the people that they represent. So find out what that is and get those things prepared. Again, going back, make sure you've got a website, make sure you've got a way for people to get a hold of you, make sure that you've got the kinds of things that somebody who operates a business would have, like invoices and a way to receive money. And if any of those types of things are something that you don't quite understand, or you feel like you might need to be coached up on, try reaching out to somebody again who's sort of that role model or possible mentor for you, and see what they do, and see if they could point you in the direction that you need in order to find some of these resources. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you gained a lot out of it. If there's anything that you're unclear about or that you wanted to discuss further in the comments, let me know. Feel free to take a look at what other videos I've got while you're here. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.